Welcome to the At Leisure podcast. This is a show about sports, video games, movies, and just basically the things we do with our leisure time. I think I'm just going to go through the games as I kind of watched them. So we're going to start with the Texas and Alabama game, if you're good with that. Your Longhorns, they looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looked pretty good, man. I'll be honest, they surprised me. I didn't know what to expect going in. I was going in, I was going to be okay with about a 3 touchdown or less loss, like if I get 17-14, somewhere in there, I'd be satisfied. I mean, we're playing the number one team, so I didn't expect much, and with how we looked last year, I mean, losing to Kansas for crying out loud. I mean, I don't really know what to expect.
Great times.
But, I mean, we do have, some new recruits, new transfers, and Quinn looked the part. I know he went down. When he went down, we couldn't do anything on offense, but I think we would have scored a little more if we would have had him. I will say on that field goal that we missed, Hudson Card didn't have the laces out, so that's kind of that's kind of why we missed the field goal. So I can't be too mad at the kicker there.
Oh man, that dude, he shanked
watch Ace
that.
Ventura, watch Ace Ventura, and maybe Hudson don't know what he's doing. Which I think probably going in for quarterback duty kind of, maybe drained him a little bit, but no excuse, Tony Romo. But yeah, I mean, they shocked me. The defense looks good, which I was very surprised by. Man, I don't know if we could have got that safety, that they talked about.
Dude, I don't think it was a safety. Bryce Young.
He was up. But
yeah,
whenever they started the roughing the passer, I was like,
what is going on?
He took him barely touched his knee, maybe. I mean, come on, he ain't trying to rough the passer. He ain't trying to target. I mean, once he went out, we couldn't do anything. They were just stuffing the run. I mean, I think in the first quarter, Quinn had like 130, 140 yards passing. Bijan only had, I think, 11 yards rushing. So they were trying to stuff the run. I'm not sure why we run empty and play action when we get down the goal line, But I'm not a coach. Maybe if we've got the so-called best running back in the nation, maybe pound him 3 times when we get down to the goal line. But, what do I know? I mean, we get down to the goal line and just go empty 20 times and settle for a field goal. All in all, I'm frustrated at the moment, because I feel like, I mean, that was –
Y'all lost that game. Y'all could have won that.
Most penalized game ever under Saban. So, I mean, that game was ours for the taking. They tried to give it to us and just couldn't take advantage of it. And looking back in a couple weeks, maybe I'll be all right with it, that, hey, we barely lost to the number one team in the nation. But at the time and right now, I'm still a little salty about it, So we should have won that game. And
yeah, for sure.
To be honest, I mean, and I saw we're actually ranked now. So we actually moved up from a loss, which doesn't happen very often. So
they actually ranked y'all? The new poll is out and y'all are ranked now?
And we're ranked, yeah. So hopefully we don't get a letdown,
that is the most Texas thing ever to lose and get ranked in the next.
That's right, I mean, you lose by 1 to the number one team. I guess you should be ranked.
I think you should, but I would have waited until y'all won another game.
Yeah, we're actually, I think, ranked above A&M, so
we'll get to that also. This game kind of gave me flashbacks to the national championship game y'all had last, where Colt got hurt in that first quarter after y'all were rolling. And then the game changed afterwards. The only difference was y'all's defense kept playing well. Y'all's defense really – y'all held them.
It was 20 points to the Heisman Trophy winner last year.
Exactly. Bryce Young, he looked pedestrian until the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, he turned it on. He had that Heisman fourth quarter. But if y'all could have taken advantage of those – yeah.
Like that first drive, they gave it to Gibbs, their running back, the Georgia Tech transfer. Like they gave it to him 6 times, I think, the first drive, and then he barely touched it for the rest of the game. I'm not sure – Gary Patterson, baby,
Dude, yeah. I mean, honestly, y'all look like a different team than y'all have in the past. Is Texas back? Maybe. I mean, you guess. Honestly, I laughed at your prediction last time you were on, but it looked a lot better after that game.
I mean, I'm not going to go that far yet. If they're back, we'll see. They've got UTSA this week, and then we've got – I think Tech. I think that we got to that. But
y'all do. I'm hoping Quinn Ewers is still hurt for.
He's out for 5 to 6 weeks, I believe. So he should be back.
I mean, Card
for the Oklahoma game.
Card is serviceable, and he was hurt that game. He gutted it out. I thought, man, if he wins this game, he's going to become a legend. But people don't like him right now.
I mean, I thought during the game, maybe I'm the only person that remembers this, but before Roschon Johnson was a running back, he was a 4-star quarterback that started games for us. So maybe throw him in there. Just thought, Sark, if Card can't throw it over 10 yards.
I mean, they got to have a third-string quarterback.
He was throwing some ducks. We've got a freshman in there, Murphy, but Roschon, he came to Texas as a quarterback, as a 4-star quarterback, so he's serviceable.
Another thing, too, was, Man, I felt like there was so much hand fighting between the defensive backs and the wide receivers that
I
game.
know, like
they were just letting them play.
Like that one where they threw it up to Sanders at the beginning of the game, and he just like legit just pushed him out of bounds.
Yeah.
God, I was like, okay, all right.
That's what,
I mean,
what we're going to be doing today.
I guess Bama did get penalized a bunch for that in the end, you know.
Yeah,
but
no, they got.
I was like, man, we're not going to throw anything on that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
it was.
Usually I like that, but not when it's my team.
Right. I liked it as just a person who doesn't like either team, but was enjoying college football.
A good game, yeah. I mean, I'm always for a good game, you know.
And Bama was sloppy; they were getting penalized anyways. Like,
yeah, because they got.
You definitely can't blame the refs.
I think 3 or 4 times. I mean, no, you can't. Yeah, for that because it was legit. There wasn't questionable penalties or anything. So
no, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, ask me in a few weeks, you know, because I mean, if we can win with Quinn out, I'll be all right. I'll be in better spirits because. It's not that bad a loss. It's a good loss. The best loss you can have, I guess. So
the best you can have.
You can't have a better loss.
No moral victories, but very much a moral victory.
Yeah, exactly. Better than I was expected. We looked improved. I'll say that. So
yeah, I thought you were going to lose by 24, and y'all lost by 1, and y'all should have won the game. All right, man. Thank y'all for listening. Give us a 5-star review. Maybe share us somewhere. Thanks for listening. See you guys later.